Hi, this is Rod from Garden Crossings, and I usually don't do these videos, but me and the boys, we decided to come down and check out the greenhouse today during this blizzard. I just said, oh, a couple inches of snow, no big deal. They're just hyping it up. This is just the news media, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I'm gonna go outside a minute. Follow me, Logan. Oh my, I guess I'm not going out that door. Oh, come on in, Logan. Take a look at this, guys. This is insane. So, 7-foot door, I'm not quite 6 feet. I think we're a little drifted in here. Heidi stayed home today, but I just kind of want to show you, this is one of our greenhouses. And it's this is the east side. The west wind took the snow and dropped it all over here. This is full of snow. I'm not sure if this greenhouse is going to hold. I hope it does. But we got a lot of snow to get out between on the other side of this. And I have 5 more greenhouses that what we call ground to grounds. They're hoop houses. And they're all the same way, the whole way out. So as you can see, I'm trying to, it's all snow. We're gonna walk out this door a minute. I can get out this door, but as you can see, we can't get out very far. And then Logan, you just kind of want to pan around and go that way and see the drift alongside of the greenhouse here.
As you can see, what we got over there, I'm approximately 6 feet tall, and that drift over there, we're talking probably 7 foot to 8 foot tall.
All right, next spot. I'm gonna show you what a drift looks like outside the greenhouse. Again, this is on the east side, so the snow is coming over these gutter connect greenhouses and dropping. It's a driveway out to our barn. But I'm gonna flip the camera around and Logan's gonna go outside. He's all suited up, I'm not.
So let's go outside here, guys. So basically, oh my goodness, what do we have here? So we're gonna go outside here a minute. Basically what you can see is this is an 8-foot trailer, and this drift right here, I'm approximately 6 foot. That's probably close to a 5.5-foot drift. And yeah, this is a gravel driveway that normally we're supposed to come through here to get to our barn. So yeah, that's gonna take a little while to plow here next week.
Hey, Logan, why don't you go towards the trailer? Can you stand behind that drift? This is a greenhouse we call a ground to ground because the hoops go from the ground on one side to the ground on the other side. We've been heating these greenhouses since Tuesday at 65 degrees. There was some snow on it from previous week storm that I didn't really feel it was necessary to try to melt the snow up there. But when we heard this one was coming, and to be honest, we had a work Christmas party, and I just laughed, and I says, guys, they're hyping this up way too much, way too much. We'll get a couple inches of snow, no big deal. It'll be windy. I was wrong. So what you're looking at is you're looking at our Color Choice, Proven Winner Color Choice shrubs in a greenhouse that's heated at 65 degrees right now. And you can see this vent that goes to the outside. When it gets too warm, it opens up. Normally I don't put plastic over it in the winter to keep the snow out because it's usually pretty sealed tight. But as you can see, the wind's been whipping and it's kind of getting in. Now my biggest concern is at this point, we have a tractor, John Deere tractor with the scoop and everything. I can't get out into these outside right now and scoop all this snow that's between these greenhouses off. So my hope is that it will continue to stand, but there's a lot of weight on that greenhouse. And being Christmas and everything, I'm not going to take the time to realistically try to dig ourselves out. We got a couple days of digging out here between the 5 greenhouses that we have that are this style. Most of all, our other greenhouses are Gutter Connect, which we've been able to keep the snow off pretty well. But again, I mean, not something you want to see middle of the winter, not even middle of the winter, beginning of the winter, if you want to call it that. And then next week it's supposed to be 50 degrees, which is totally above normal for Michigan, and rain. So we have early next week to get this removed, and it's going to be a project, because if it rains and warms up, the weight of that snow, which is already heavy, it's double layer plastic, and there's supposed to be air between. So if I fling around this way, you can kind of see that there's, maybe you can't see, but there's air between 2 layers of plastic. Here, there's none, and that snow is pushing in. That snow, luckily, that snow has been lake effect and light and fluffy, but because we are melting it as it comes down, or trying to, it is obviously going through the plastic that heat is, and it's trying to melt it. So it might create a little tunnel between the snow at the base and the snow outside, and it might alleviate some of the snow weight on the greenhouse, but it may not either. So depending what next week Monday looks like, we may need to get out there with the tractor and try to scoop it all out, but that's going to take a long time. As you guys can see, as we get to the other end, we put plastic over this door prior to the storm because we knew it wasn't sealed tight. So you can kind of see where the snow is up on the polycarbonate there on the end wall. But out there's 10-12 foot of drift, and you've seen those in other videos on the door that I couldn't even walk through. So if you go out in the open field area across the street from our greenhouses, there's not much snow. It's all drifted. And because it flies over the greenhouse and falls, has nowhere to go, that's why we got what we got. Now, I've done this, we've had this place since 2004, and I've seen a lot of snow, but I never seen this much snow up against these greenhouses at one given time. So I guess they were right. It wasn't the media hyping something up that wasn't going to be like normal. It's real. So this is Rod from Garden Crossings.